Welcome, guys, and today we'll talk about the first steps on the airport. Exactly, if you are on departure in departure hall. So, if you are going on a holiday, I will tell you exactly what to do. But you need to look on the signs on the airport because all each airport is completely different, and you need to know look where are the points I will tell you. So, first thing is that you are packed at home and you are going on a holiday somewhere, yeah, on vacation. So first step, you need to choose a way of transportation, how you will go to that airport. You can choose train, bus, your car if you have one, or uh, usually you cannot go by foot on foot. It's not possible, but you can choose between. You can take a taxi, Uber, but if you will go by car, you will go to an airport to a parking lot. And then you need to make a reservation before, because if you make a reservation for a space in the parking lot before, it will be much cheaper than on the arrival. For example, now the price in Berlin for the 1 week, if you book before, is about 90 euros to 100 euros. If you will just go and go straight to a parking lot, you will pay between 200 and 300 euros for a 1 week. So it's pretty expensive. Of course, the official parking lots and independent parking lots, which are usually cheaper, and you will pay not 100 but about 70 euros, 60, 70 euros for 1 week on independent parking. Then you need to check how you will get to a terminal, because parking lots can be very close to a terminal. For example, official parking lot in Warsaw or in Berlin, or it can be a little more away. So you will have a bus to get from a parking lot to terminal, or you will have to take a train. Depends on the airport. For example, on the JFK airport in New York, on Heathrow airport in London, there's a train. In Berlin, if you park on an independent parking lot, you will have a bus. That's different. If you will go by coach to your airport, there's a special parking place near the terminal for a coach, and so you go by coach there, and from a coach you go by on foot with your luggage to a terminal. If you go by train, usually there's a train station near terminal or under terminal. So you need to know. Then, when you'll be on a terminal, you need to check on your ticket or on your boarding pass if you have already it. Terminal number. On a big airports, there are many terminals, so we need to check the terminal number. So you check terminal number and you go to the right terminal. Then there's a good idea to use a restroom, the bathroom. Maybe you want to go there, maybe not, but it's better to go there now, just after you enter the terminal, to go to a restroom or bathroom. Then it's a great idea to use a scale to check the weight of your luggage. You need to check. You will know on your ticket how heavy your luggage should be, and you need to check you need to check your checked-in luggage. Usually, you don't have to check your carry-on luggage. You need to check just your checked-in luggage. Then the next step, if weight of your luggage is okay, so the next thing is you should check where is a place where you can drop your luggage. You need to look on the screens, on the monitors, on the displays. Look for a flight number and look for a counter number. Counter number is a place where you will drop your luggage. For a separate flight, there's a separate place to put your luggage. It's important to go there, and then you need to check on a screen above the counter your airline name of the airline, and the flight number, and usually your destination. So, for example, it will be Finnair flight number Helsinki. And then this is usually this is a separate place for a on the normal airlines, the big airlines. This is a separate line for a economy check-in, business class, and first class, and for a drop off. So if you didn't make a check-in before, at home on internet or on the airport in a self check-in machine, you will need to go to a check-in to economy or business, depends what's your ticket. If you made the check-in at home, you already have a boarding pass, so you can go straight to a drop luggage place. You will drop luggage, and this is usually much shorter line, and you will wait much shorter. Just go there. So it's a good idea to have your airline app on your phone, because you will be able to make a check-in just in the app. After you will leave your luggage there, you will need to go to a security control, and then there's also few place for security control. There's an ordinary security control for everyone. There's a separate security control for a business class and family with children. And on some airports there is also a special dedicated security control. In Berlin, there's a service called BER runway, BER runway, and that's a separate special security control. You just need to make a reservation on a website, on a Berlin airport website for a BER runway service. And it means that you can make a reservation for a special time slot, for example, 2.5 hours before departure, 2 hours 20 minutes before departure, or just 2 hours before departure, and you will go to that security control just on the time. In the ordinary line, you will need to wait. Person after a person is waiting. People are waiting in one line. There, in the BR runway, there's only you need to have a time slot, and you go to a control place just on the time. So it's very useful and convenient. Before you will go there, you should be prepared. So you need to have take your own luggage with you, your personal item with you. It's a good idea to have a boarding pass and a passport with you. So it's easy, so you'll be able to show the officer the place, because sometimes the security control can be more or less strict, depends where you're going. If you are going in a Schengen area to another Schengen country for a holiday, it will be faster. If you are going to some other place, it depends on the location. You can be more strict or less. If it's winter or fall, you will need to take your jacket, your sweatshirt, just everything, your clothes for staining. So that's very important. If you are ready, it will go fast. If you know that your shoes or boots have some metal parts, or sometimes they will ask you to take off your shoes to scan it. There are two types of scanning machines. There's one scanning machine for your own luggage, and there's a scanning machine for you. It's a special gate. This is a scanner, but there are two types. On the older airports, usually there are metal detectors. On the newer airports, like in Berlin, there's an X-ray machine. They make an X-ray of all your pockets, everything which is under you, so you don't have to go to a special control when you will have to take your old clothes and you will be naked. It's a special X-ray machine, but it's really useful. And after that, you are in a transit area, but there are there are two more inspections usually. If you are going from a Schengen country to a non-Schengen country, if you are going from one non-Schengen to a other non-Schengen, or you are going from a non-Schengen country to a Schengen to European Union, you will go to a border control. Only if you go through a Schengen to Schengen, there's no border control. But border control can be manual by an officer or can be made in an e-gate. E-gate is usually available for citizens, permanent residents, but you need to be adult. If you are minor, usually that's a problem and you need to go with your parent to manual inspection. But it goes pretty fast. If you use e-gate, it's really fast, because I've used e-gate on the Helsinki Vantaa airport and it was just a few minutes. After that, it's a good idea to check your boarding pass. On your boarding pass, there can be special information. If you have information S, it's four times S, which means that you are selected for a certain security control, and now you will need to go to that place. If there's no 4S, 4 times S on your boarding pass, it means there's no special second security control, and you should just go through. You are in a transit area. At that moment, it's just important to look again on the monitor, check for your flight number and a gate number. The gate number is an exit where you will go through from a terminal to your aircraft. You can go there by an air bridge, which is mostly very popular now, or you can go there by bus. But it's important to know exactly that. Check flight number, gate number, and the time. How long you need to wait to go there. It's important because if you have 20 minutes to a boarding and you are just after inspection, you have just entered the transit area, there's not a lot of time. You need to be very fast to go there. If you have 40 minutes, you can go your normal way, slowly, and even make a short stop to buy something to eat or a drink, like a Monster energy drink or Red Bull. Go to a bathroom. And that was a very important part. Because I've told you that when you entered the airport, when you just went from a bus stop, from a bus stop, from a train station, from a parking lot, you entered the terminal building, you should go to a restroom, to bathroom. Now, after the whole inspections, when you're interested, but before boarding, it's also very important. Now is the second time when you should go to a restroom, to a bathroom. This is very important because after the boarding, you will not be allowed to use a restroom, bathroom, until the aircraft will take off. So it's important to now in the transit area to go to a restroom, to bathroom. You have checked how long you have time. You can go slowly to your gate. Everything is alright. Remember to check on your boarding pass the group number, because on a big aircraft, passengers are boarding in a special groups. First will go people from business class, senator members, then families, and so you will have your group number: group 1, group 3, group 4. Or if you are going in the first group, maybe it will be written priority. If you are going in the first group, just check on your boarding pass. There is all information about it. Remember that when you will be going through a gate, some flight attendants may check on a gate and then inside the aircraft your boarding pass and the passport. So you need to have a boarding pass and a passport again. So you show your boarding pass and the passport 1, 2, 3, 4 times. First, when you drop your luggage, you need to show your boarding pass and passport. Second, on a security control, you show your boarding pass and passport. Then, on a passport control will show only your passport, and after that you need to show your boarding pass and passport on a gate 4 times. It's for your convenience. So you will not have a situation like in the TV movies like Home Alone, that you wanted to go to Rome, but you went to France, just a similar aircraft, and you made a mistake. They help to prevent this type of mistake. They help you. After you will get into that aircraft, put your carry-on luggage on a shelf over you, and put your personal item under the seat in the front of you, under the seat in the front of you. Then just don't go anywhere, sit in your place, wait until other people will board an aircraft. Secure your belt and just wait for the takeoff. The aircraft will taxi from a gate to a runway, and then on the runway the takeoff will it will take off. After takeoff, they will ascend to it will ascend to a current altitude, to a transit altitude. After it will be on a transit altitude, the secure your belt sign will take off, and then you can order something to eat, to drink, or just go to a bathroom. Pretty simple if you just follow the steps. Remember that on each airport, each place can be in a different location, so just look on the signs. If you read the sign, everything will be okay. And I hope the video will be useful for most of you. So if you are first time on the airport, you will know where to go.